Imagine this, you're in the heat of a final boss fight in the popular game, Legend of the Sky Kingdom. Your heart is pounding in your chest like a drum, your fingers dance across the keyboard with practiced ease, your eyes glued to the screen. There's an electrifying tension in the air, a crackle of anticipation that's nearly tangible. The boss, a formidable foe, towers over your character with an air of menace. Each move you make, each attack you launch is met with a thrilling counter. You can feel the adrenaline coursing through your veins, the exhilaration of the fight making everything else fade away. It's a dance, a game of strategy and skill, a test of your abilities. It's a moment that's both terrifying and exciting, a climax that has you on the edge of your seat. It's the thrill of the final boss fight, a culmination of hours of gameplay, a moment of triumph waiting to happen. Now, wouldn't you like to know how to get to that thrilling moment yourself? But before we dive into the boss fight, we need to understand the basics of Legend of the Sky Kingdom. This game is an epic adventure set in a fantastical world above the clouds. The main characters are a valiant knight, a cunning rogue, and a powerful sorceress, each with unique abilities that you'll utilize throughout your journey. The game world is an intricate maze of floating islands, filled with diverse creatures and treacherous traps. The controls are straightforward and intuitive, with movement handled by the left joystick, while the right one controls the direction of your attacks. Abilities are triggered by a series of buttons on the right side of the screen, allowing for dynamic and engaging combat. In Legend of the Sky Kingdom, strategy and quick thinking are key. Each character's abilities can be combined in creative ways to overcome the challenges ahead. So gear up, get ready, and let's take flight. Now that we have the basics down, it's time to dive deeper into the gameplay. Once you've got the hang of the basics, it's time to level up your game. Now, let's talk about the mid-game. This is where Legend of the Sky Kingdom really starts to open up. The enemies get tougher, the quests more intricate, and the rewards even sweeter. But how do you tackle this middle phase effectively? Let's break it down. Step 1. Leveling up your characters. This is absolutely crucial. You need to keep your characters growing, expanding their abilities, and improving their stats. Make sure you're completing side quests and earning experience points. Remember, a well-rounded team is stronger than a single powerful character, so spread out those experience points evenly. Step 2. Acquiring new weapons. The mid-game introduces a variety of powerful new weapons. These are not just shiny toys, they are game changers. Seek them out, complete those challenging quests, or save up your gold to buy them from vendors. Each weapon has unique attributes, so choose wisely based on your character's abilities and the enemies you're facing. Step 3. Completing quests. As the game progresses, the quests become more complex. You'll need to solve puzzles, defeat bosses, and explore uncharted territories. Each quest is a chance to gain valuable resources, experience points, and possibly uncover hidden secrets of the Sky Kingdom. So don't rush. Take your time to understand each quest's objectives and rewards. Step 4. Building alliances. You'll meet a lot of interesting characters during your journey. Some of them can become your allies. Building strong alliances can give you extra support in battles and access to unique resources. So be friendly, help others when you can, and build those relationships. Now you've got a roadmap for the mid-game. Remember, it's all about balance. Level up your characters, acquire powerful weapons, complete complex quests, and build strong alliances. Stay resilient, patient, and strategic. With these strategies, you'll be well on your way to the final boss. Now you're ready for the big moment, the final showdown. As we delve deeper into the world of Legend of the Sky Kingdom, it's time to discuss the preparations needed for the climactic battle. This is the moment where all your strategic planning, skillful execution, and relentless grinding pay off. The final boss awaits, and it's time to ensure you're fully prepared for the challenge that lies ahead. Firstly, let's talk character level. It's recommended to be at least level 50 for the final boss fight. If you're below this, it's worth spending some time leveling up. This will not only increase your character's base stats, but also unlock powerful abilities that can give you an edge in the fight. Next up are weapons. The boss's defense is high, so you'll need something with a good punch. The Sky Ripper and Lightning Blade are particularly effective. They have high damage output and can break through the boss's defenses. Remember, it's not just about having the right weapons, but also knowing when and how to use them effectively. Now let's discuss the boss's attack patterns. Understanding these can mean the difference between victory and defeat. The boss has 3 main attack phases. The first phase is a barrage of ranged attacks. The second phase involves summoning minions to aid in the fight. The third and final phase is a mix of both ranged and melee attacks, with the boss becoming more aggressive as its health decreases. To counter these attacks, you'll need to make good use of your character's abilities. For the first phase, use your dodge ability to avoid the ranged attacks. In the second phase, focus on taking out the minions quickly to minimize the damage they cause. For the final phase, use your abilities strategically to both avoid attacks and deal damage whenever you get the chance. Remember, preparation is key. The right level, the right weapons, and understanding the boss's attack patterns will set you up for success. Now, you're ready to take on the final boss. It's time for the showdown. It's time to face the music. The final boss awaits. This is the moment we've been preparing for, the pinnacle of Legend of the Sky Kingdom. The final boss, the Sky King himself, looms large, a towering testament to the trials and tribulations we've faced thus far. The Sky King is no ordinary adversary. His attacks are fast and furious, his defenses formidable. But fear not, for with the right strategy even the mightiest of foes can be toppled. Firstly, timing is everything. The Sky King follows a predictable pattern of attacks. By learning this pattern, we can anticipate his moves and strike when he's vulnerable. Remember, patience is a virtue. Wait for the right moment to strike. Secondly, make use of your environment. The Sky Kingdom is filled with interactive elements that can be used to your advantage. Lure the Sky King towards these traps to deal significant damage. Thirdly, don't forget to utilize your power-ups. These handy tools can turn the tide of battle in a heartbeat. Whether it's a shield for protection or a power boost for an extra punch, these power-ups are your lifeline in this final showdown. Lastly, remember to keep moving. The Sky King's attacks are deadly, but they are not unavoidable. By staying on the move, you can dodge his attacks and keep your health intact. A word of caution though, this battle is a marathon, not a sprint. The Sky King's health pool is vast, and it will take a combination of skill, strategy, and perseverance to bring him down. But as the Sky King's health dwindles, the sense of accomplishment grows. Each hit lands with a satisfying crunch, each dodge feels like a ballet of precision. And when the final blow lands, the Sky King crumbles, defeated, and the Sky Kingdom is yours. And there you have it. You've conquered Legend of the Sky Kingdom. Victory never tasted so sweet. So there you have it, a step-by-step guide to Legend of the Sky Kingdom. We've ventured through the thrill of the game, from the basics all the way to the final boss fight. We delved into the foundation of gameplay, where we learned about the game's lore, the diverse character pool, and the rich landscapes that make up the Sky Kingdom. We then navigated through the mid-game, discussing the strategies and tactics that can catapult you to the upper echelons of the leaderboard. The importance of resource management, understanding your opponent's tactics, and utilizing your character's unique abilities were all emphasized. Finally, we prepared for and faced the final boss fight. We discussed the need for strategic planning, the importance of understanding the boss's attack patterns, and the thrill of finally defeating the game's ultimate challenge. With these tips and strategies, you're ready to conquer Legend of the Sky Kingdom. Happy gaming!